start.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Mark Ofua, a wildlife veterinarian here in Lagos, Nigeria. So today I'll be talking about the Congo Basin and the tree pangolin. So the Congo Basin is one of the largest rainforests in the world. It's actually the largest rainforest in Africa and then second largest in the world, second to the Amazon. And it's one of the largest carbon sink of the world. It's also known as the lungs of the earth because it stores lots of carbon, and then it's responsible for purifying the air because it takes in carbon dioxide and gives us oxygen to breathe. Now, this basin spans about 6 countries in Africa, in Central Africa, all the way down a bit to the western part of Africa. It's very, very unique because it's biodiversity rich. It has so many population of mammals, over 400 species of mammals, different kinds of trees, over different 600 different kinds of trees, and all that. It's biodiversity rich, and it's the home of so many of the wild animals we have here in Africa. Talk about the apes, the small animals, the pangolins. All these animals thrive in the Congo Basin. Now, the Congo Basin is in a lot of trouble, and as we're losing the forest, we're also losing the rich biodiversity that the forest protects. Illegal logging is a major, major problem. We have illegal loggers all the way from Asia, from different parts of the world. They come to Congo to get our materials. So this is one of the problems the Congo Basin is facing. Another also is the fact that mining, yes, is another problem that is driving the Congo to extinction. Habitat loss, habitat fragmentation, agriculture, with mechanization of agriculture, large swaths of the forest is cut off for agric, and then industrialization, road construction, train, and all this, industrialization generally, it's driving the Congo Basin and the Congo rainforest to very, very dangerous positions. We're losing key trees, key species, especially illegal logging. Timber is the most sought after. We're losing key species of our trees. And then there are some species of animals that depend on certain species of trees to thrive. Like, for example, the vulture, the hooded vulture, is known to prefer the eki tree. So if the eki tree is targeted by loggers and is wiped out, then the hooded vulture that nests on these trees would also disappear. So these are, some of the dangers that the Congo is facing. Now, also, the Congo Basin is home to all 4 species of our pangolins that we have here in Africa. We have the giant ground pangolin that is still seen in the Congo Basin, even though they are being hunted to near extinction. We also have the black-bellied tree pangolin that is in danger, and then the white-bellied tree pangolin. You see, all these species of pangolins, they thrive in the Congo Basin, and as everything that threatens the Congo Basin also threatens our beloved pangolin. Now, today we're going to be talking about the pangolin, the white-bellied tree pangolin. Now, this animal is a very, very unique animal. Let me talk about pangolins generally. They are mammals. They are they produce milk, so they carry breasts like all mammals, and then they give birth to their young ones alive, and then they breastfeed their babies. Now, they're also very unique. These guys, as weird as these guys look, they are closely related to cats and dogs in the evolutionary tree. They are the only mammals that is covered with scales. You see, they are covered with scales from nose to tail. And then when they are frightened, they go into this protective coil. You see, and when they are in this protective coil, their scales is impervious to the teeth of most animals. The only natural predator they have is man, because when they go into the protective coil, man just goes there and pick them up. Now, also, so they are covered with scales. They only have their underbelly, which is the soft side, exposed, and it's covered with fur. But when threatened, they roll into a ball and then they cover the underbelly. They are also the only mammals with a gizzard, so they don't have teeth to chew on their prey, which is basically ants and termites. Instead, they have the gizzard, which helps them to grind the food, very much like the birds, which are the only other animals with gizzard. Now, pangolins also, they have very long tongue. Our tongue is anchored at the base of our neck, but theirs goes all the way to the hyoid process. It's very long, almost as long as their body. So they have these very powerful claws with which they tear into nests of ants and termites, and then they dip their long sticky tongue into to pick the ants and termites, and they eat. They also feed on grubs, which is very, very nutritious for them. And then they're able to grind this food with the gizzard, you see. So yes, that's unique. Another thing unique about them is their tail. The tail of the tree pangolin is prehensile, so it acts like the fifth limb, and they can actually hang upside down with it while they use their claws to tear the ant nest to eat. So these are very, very unique creatures, but sadly they are in trouble because some people believe that their scales is medicinal. They use it to cure everything from high blood pressure, hypertension, used as aphrodisiac, used to ward off evil spirit. You know, there's this belief that since the scale is able to protect them from predators, it's also going to protect them, people from all kinds of things. And because of this, they are highly sought after, especially in Asia, where the scales is used as, used for everything. It's in their local pharmacopoeia. And because the Asians have, nearly exhausted their supply of pangolin scales and pangolins, they now turn their focus to what we have here in Africa. And this has put our pangolins in jeopardy, because they are able to purchase these scales from farmers, from bushmeat sellers, from poachers for peanuts, and then they take it over to Asia where they sell. In fact, most seizures of pangolin scales has been traced to pangolins that were harvested from this Congo Basin. They find all their way to Nigeria, which is like a transit hub, and then from there they are shipped to the rest part of the world. So this has put the pangolins in trouble. And then also locally, the flesh of the pangolin is highly sought after because it's a delicacy in the illegal bushmeat trade. People believe that, the flesh is very sweet, and then it's highly sought after. So the illegal bushmeat consumption actually has also put our pangolins in danger. And I really would not say this is true, because meat is as sweet as the condiments that you put in it. So if you flavor your meat properly, it will taste like anything. I mean, if you eat this pangolin flesh without any condiments, I don't think it's going to be very interesting. So all this, yes, has put our pangolins in danger. Now there are local conservation efforts being put in place, but really for us to change the story for our pangolins, we need to speak more, we need to talk more, we need more voices on the field, agitating governments to be able to put out more laws to protect these animals, to be able to enforce extant laws to better protect these animals. We need to let people know the plight these animals are facing. We need to tell people that, look, if we don't do something now, these beautiful animals are going to go extinct in our time, and we are the ones that would suffer for it. These guys, they eat so much ants. One pangolin can eat about 70 million ants in a year, and they act as nature's pest control. Now, if we use pesticides to replace this work that nature is doing, this pesticide will also get rid of bees and butterflies and other useful insects, and it will make things tougher for us, because if we lose these pollinators, food is going to get scarce and then become more expensive, and you and I would complain. So we need to come together to work to ensure that this beautiful animal, this iconic species, does not go extinct in our time. This guy depends on you and I to ensure we don't lose them. Are you willing to do your part? Thank you.